I've sat here and done my makeup for the last 29 minutes with no sound on. No sound. No sound. I was just doing like a chit chat, get ready with me. My first all full face CoverGirl products video was just too bright, so I've been messing with the lighting, and I'm hoping that today you guys can actually see me. I know I'm not focused though. Wow. Well, you guys missed the ordeal with the makeup. I was giving you guys an update on life and stuff like that, so let's get to it. I started off with the CoverGirl Vitalist Go Glow Illuminating Lotion. I like the way this lotion feels. It's like a primer almost. I hate the way it smells. The one I like to use is Daybreak. There's two shades. One's a little bit more bronzier, and this is more like champagne-y, but doesn't really leave too much slight shimmer in the face. But I do like this. I just hate the smell. So I did that because my skin, I have like dry patches. I got bit in my face recently and all that. But anyway, I also went in with the CoverGirl True Blend Bare Business Skin Primer. This is the illuminating primer. It's one of my favorite primers right now. I just love the way it feels, and it smells so nice. And then I spritzed my face with the CoverGirl Lock Up spray, even though it's mostly like alcohol based, whatever. So then I went to conceal with this Vitalist Healthy Concealer. I hate it. I really don't like it. I've tried it again, and what it was doing was pulling on my under eyes. Like, it was weird. It was kind of like, I let it sit for a little too long, I guess, and it started separating and almost pulling with the sponge. So I went in with my Wet n Wild $3.99 concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. And I'll just insert little clips of me doing it, clearly. Anyway, as we're talking, so I'm sure I don't know why I'm telling you now if you've already seen it, but you know, whatever. Neither here nor there. So I'm going to set the center of my face and my under eyes with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, because CoverGirl, not that I know of, has a loose powder. Not that I thought they did, but I don't buy CoverGirl. I've never really tried CoverGirl until they, you know, added me to their PR list, which I'm grateful for. My body has taken a beating. I am exhausted mentally and physically. It's not catching a break. Yeah, I was talking about earlier before I was rudely interrupted by the mic. Let's make sure it's on. Yeah. I did mention that I had to get rid of my car, so I had it voluntarily repossessed. It was a decision I had. I thought it was right to make because the car was a bottomless pit and the engine is shot. So not focused this whole time. So yeah, I kind of took a beating from that. Took a big L with that, and you know, fuck my life, whatever. So yeah, I did what I thought was best to do. My skin is looking so crazy right now. Know what's with this concealer. Anyway, I'm gonna set this with the CoverGirl Vitalist powder and the shade 725 Buff Beige. And I'm just gonna take a Royal and Land nickel brush. This one's the Moda M04. And I'm trying to salvage this face at this point, because I don't know what's going on with this powder. I've never had issues with my skin looking like this from powder. Like, it's weird, it's clinging. I can only chalk it up to the concealer because it's around the areas where I applied the concealer, and I went in twice with that concealer, and then I finally went in with, I should have just wiped it off, huh? I should have wiped it off my face and just gone in with my Wet n Wild right off the bat. So anyway, I'm just setting this. I like setting it with this one. The only problem is I feel like it made me look beige, which is weird. Like, it's crazy. Like, I've gotten, oh, wait a minute, we're not doing this until I get earrings. So anyway, whoa, what an orange nation is this? I gotta put my Latina hoops on, and I do not know why it looks so orange. Yeah, there we go. Better. I was looking like Trompina Rodriguez Torres Nazario. You know, like I was looking like, okay, I feel so much better now. Ay Dios. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in Rich Amber, which is probably too rich for me, but I don't really care because I really like it. It's such a beautiful shade. It looks like my neck is a different color than my face, so we're gonna fix that. Hopefully we can fix that. Blend, blend, blend. So I feel like that's when I look my best, is when I'm sitting there and blending and blending and blending, and people are like, oh my god, your skin looks great. And I'm like, it's because I blended my skin for like 45 minutes. It just feels good to have a brush to the face. Right. Go in with Royal Land Komodo 03, and I'm gonna go in with my Milani Luminoso. I don't even use blush. That's why I forgot to say blush. I forgot how to say it. Blush. I'm just gonna take this, pat, 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 and then swirl. We're going a lot more all out than I wanted to, but whatever. I feel like I ruined my skin with it, so we're covering it up with powders. Oh, by the way, I talked about it when there was no sound. I did get a matching tattoo with my daughter. I got some lashes. The significance being, I've always been known for my long lashes since I was a little girl, and we love the aesthetic of lashes. We just love the whole look. I don't wear falsies, which is crazy. Just taking my blush right here. It's kind of what I do sometimes with whatever's remaining on the brush. I used to do that a lot, just not on camera because that's weird. There's no reason behind it. I just do it. I'm gonna do my brows using the Covergirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. This one's in the shade Rich Brown. I'm not mad at it though. It's actually not a bad color. I just wish it was a better color, like a darker color. Like I like my granites, I like my dark colors on my brows and all that. So yeah, this is not bad though for like a quick natural brow. Like I don't even know what I do with my brows anymore. It is my least favorite thing to do on my face. What is your least favorite thing to do in your makeup routine? Like, look at this shit. What is that? Like, I'm particular with my brow pencils. This one's a little bit softer. It's not so bad, but... And it's not too soft where you're like the ColourPop ones are really, really soft. They're not. They're just too soft sometimes where you're just gonna make more of a mess. Looks like a blob on your hairs instead of it looking like you're drawing something in. It's kind of weird. This is just right. Like it's in between. It's a little bit softer than the NYX brow pencils, if you know how those feel. It's not bad though. It's not. It's really not that bad at all, really. One brow down, one to go. They're not even gonna look the right. They're not even gonna look even. So for the eyes, I have two of the palettes here from the Chatty Cat palettes. They're both amazing palettes. This one has a lot more funkier colors. They're all shimmers, no mattes, and it has like a black. And then this one is all neutrals, pretty daytime appropriate. I actually used this one for my original focus stitch. This one, which is the... doesn't say. Oh, Hot Cat. The Hot Cat palette, which is all neutrals, very pretty, beautiful shimmers. I actually love this color right here, which is like a mauvey, I don't know, mauve. So I'm gonna actually start with that one. I'm gonna take my Sigma E35 and go in it. They do have some kick up, as you can see. It does have some kick up, but I like it right now, so it's not bad. So I'm gonna go in and start with this color. Very pigmented, as you can see, but I also didn't tap off the brush as I normally would. You see all that fallout though. I don't mind fallouts as long as I could remove it right after. No big deal. Some fallout just sticks to the skin. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, some fallout, just sticks to the skin. This does not. I've done really well with this palette. Quite frankly, love it. I don't know what the shade names are, but they're so pretty. There's like nice little quad here with a pop of highlight. You could do whatever you want with this palette. It's very neutral, it's very pretty, but it's almost like yeah, it is a neutrals. It's not like super warm, super cool. It definitely is a neutral palette with some pops of shimmer. Of course, the gold is warm tone, and then the browns come off a little warm tone, but you can mix them together and make neutral color. Are we fucking focused? All right. Sorry if I'm not focused, guys. It's just the way this channel works. It's in and out of focus. I'm gonna go in with this. It's like a brown shade, but it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. But when you blend it on the outer V of the eye, it kind of doesn't have shimmer anymore. So I'm just gonna take that right here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the blending E25 brush. I just like to deepen the crease a bit and take it on the inner part of the eye. My eye looks are pretty simplistic. I use like tops like 3 to 4 shades for the eyes, and I just bang out a look. Like, it's a look. So I'm just taking the purple, as you guys can see, down low. Low, 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 low. Why did I say purple? It's mauve. Taking the mauve. The mauve. How do you guys say? I say mauve. Of course. I say mauve. Some people say mauve. Mauve, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. That's what mauve sounds like to me. There is quite a bit of kick up with this color. Quite a bit of fallout with this color. I don't mind nonetheless. But just letting you guys know, because some people do mind, and I'm gonna go back in with that same. I don't know what this is. Just to darken this outer half out. It's such a pretty look so far. Like, it's so simplistic. Oh fuck, I was gonna use a brown liner. Okay, no, I have another color. Hold up, wait. All right, so I have a black eyeliner, which I'll do a wing. Fuck it, I'll do a wing. Go focus. All right, so fuck. All right. Oh wait, I have a Covergirl pencil. I forgot about this. I actually really do like this pencil. This is the Covergirl Perfect Point Plus. It's like a smudger pencil. I got this from Influencer. Yeah, whatever. My eyes are watery right now, so I don't know how. Oh, there we go. See, there's like so many pretty shades of shimmers in these palettes, but I'm gonna go in with this cat right here first, and then I'm gonna top it off with this one right here. So I need a brush, my Wet n Wild flat shader brush, and I'm gonna go in with this right here, and I'm just gonna place it on the lid first, and then I'm gonna add it wet. Let's see how this looks. It's gonna fall out on my face, so this is what sucks about it, because it's shimmery. I don't want none of that negativity in my life. Probably better with my finger. Yeah, there we go. It's better with my finger than it is the brush, but I usually use the brushes to get it wet. Again, dusting off because I don't want that shit on my face. It pays to have a beautiful brush like this Wayne Goss 04 brush, 02 brush. Alright. So, I did that. So what I'm going to do now is take that same pinky, it's a very deep pink, I don't know, shimmer. I'm gonna wet the shit out of it. I'm actually gonna use my homemade Matte Fix Plus because it has more glycerin in it, so it'll keep it stuck on the lid. Look at that. It's such a beautiful foiled color. Like, it's deep. Like, this is perfect for like winter looks. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here is the top corner. She's really pretty. It's a look, very pinky colored. Not as shimmery. It's definitely just more of a, just a slam or whatever. I'm gonna wet it because I don't have time for that. I'll take that on the inner corner like so, and then pop it on the inner third. I'm gonna try to do a wing liner with this liner. This is the Covergirl liquid liner. This is 320. It's in black. It usually shows you on the lid what color it is. I have like a peacock color one, which I thought was gorge. I haven't used any of the black liners or the brown one. I wanted to use the brown one today, but clearly I went another route. Very precise, very, very precise, very nice. Like a little baby wing. Very, very babyish ass wing. I'm not mad at it, guys. I really am not. I just want to make sure I cover all bases here. And one thing I hate about doing a wing with a wing liner or liquid liner is that it gets on my lashes. It really does. Yeah, okay. That's already way longer than the other eyeliner, but whatever. Okay, now it's done. Done, 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 done. Leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. You just sometimes have to tell yourself, leave it alone. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Peacock Flare Mascara. This one's not the waterproof version. $7.87. I don't know. It's actually not a bad mascara, but I don't like it for my bottom lashes because it's hard to get in there. I don't know why this brush does that to me. It dogs me out. But it is a beautiful mascara. I've actually been using it all week. Even when I wasn't wearing any makeup, I was putting on mascara. And no, that's not makeup. When you just put on one product doesn't mean, oh my god, I put on makeup. No. At least not to me. You know. For some reason, my lashes here are just not curling anymore. In the back. So I like flip them over. 6 hours later. Okay, so I'm actually going to highlight using 2 of their new Vitalist Glow products. I like these very much. I just have a little bit of a hard time applying them. This is the Vitalist Healthy Glow. This one's in the shade 2 and I have the shade 3. The shade 1 is more frosty, which there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna take a little brush right here and just kind of fuck with it enough to get it on the brush, because it's like a moussey formula. This is the Gazette 10, and I'm gonna go in with the brush like that and pat it in. I just have a tough time getting it on the brush, you know, because it's like a moussey powder form. It's just weird. And I'm just putting a little tiny bit because it's yellow and I have a lot of pink on my eyes, so I'm just putting a little tiny bit right here. You see how that like just whooped pops it in, like highlights the shit out of it. Yeah, it's very like a dry, it's crazy because I'm moving it around in the brush. It's almost like as if you wet a shadow. If you wet a shadow and it was like kind of crumbly, wet. It's weird. You see how it's like barely... I love the product though. It's just the craziest thing. I gotta get it on the brush first. And I'm wondering if I need to wet the brush first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, wet the brush. I'm gonna wet it with my glycerin made one. And I'm gonna go in. That seems to work better. It's the strangest consistency, but I also think that the jars on this is just weird. Like, it is weird. You could use this as an eye primer, like, or eye base, because I have before, but it's still a weird consistency. But like, the glow is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with the shade 3. And again, I'm gonna wet. It seems like this works. So I'm gonna wet the brush with the Covergirl spray, because that has more alcohol in it. It'll dry out faster. And I'm gonna go in with the shade 3. I'm gonna take it with this brush. There we go. Jesus. Take the wheel. So you definitely have to like use this product and kind of dig it around. That's kind of what I've done this whole time, and I've used it with this same brush. I just wanted to use my Sigma one because it's a little bit more, you know, blunt. So I'm gonna spritz my face with the Covergirl Look Lockup spray. This is alcohol based, so kind of burns a little bit, but you know, whatever. So for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use this mauve waterproof lip liner by She Makeup or whatever. It's just a simple lip liner. I'm gonna go into the lippy lips. Should I do pink or should I do natural? Okay, I'm gonna use the Covergirl Melting Pout Matte Lipsticks. This one is Champagne Shower. It's a really beautiful lipstick. The only problem is they're moussey and they're blotchy just like their other ones. So I still want to do a swatch video of all these for you guys, which I will. This has like a sweet lollipop scent. It's crazy. It's not bad. So yeah guys, this is pretty much it for my all Covergirl makeup tutorial. I hope the lighting is okay. I hope you guys didn't mind that it's a long-winded, long video. I really actually love this look. I think this look came out better than the first one. I don't even think I used an eyeliner on the first video. So I'm grateful that I kind of looked through it and saw that it was too bright where you guys couldn't even see like my face. You couldn't see how the makeup kind of sat on the skin. I don't have any filters on my videos. Not my cup of tea. I try to show you guys like how everything looks, and you know what, why not? Okay, that's not it. Let's zoom you in. You can see that I do have some, you guys can see I have dry skin. So this is my skin. This is what it looks like. I sprayed it with this one. I'm probably gonna go in and spray my, let's zoom out, this is uncomfortable. I'll probably spritz my face with some of my pre-made setting spray because it has more glycerin. Excuse me, phone. It has more glycerin, and it definitely just keeps my skin more moisturized and less dry looking. But overall, I love this whole look. The foundation is not like full coverage, but I pretty much make it look full coverage after I conceal and powder and blush and all that. It just looks like better put together than it did earlier. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. See you. Subscribe. Come on now, just do it. We're trying to get to 30K this year, at least 30K. You think we could do that? You think you can help me? Help you help me? Anyway guys, I'll see you guys later. I'm freaking out, man. Anxiety over. Please.